Hello and welcome back to I Create For You. Um, we are going to be doing the 200 drawing prompts book today. The last one I did was, I think I did two of them. I think I did the computer from the future, and the saying for that one is the best way to predict your future is to create it. And then a bright idea, which was prompt for number 42, and everything begins with an idea. So this one's going to probably be a rough one for me. It's going to be the Grand Canyon. So I got some pictures to reference from, and here we go. I don't even know if I could ever visit the Grand Canyon, only because I know this is a dumb excuse, but I'm scared of heights. And I've seen where they have like a, what do you want to call it? The walkway going out to view, it looks like it had a see-through bottom, and I think that would just freak me out, and I'd probably faint and then wake up and then see it, and it'd be like Groundhog Day. I'd keep fainting every time I woke up and look down and see the image below me. Yeah, so I don't think that would be a good thing. It just would freak me out. I'm also here. Wait, let me get you down closer to me. Since I tend to draw light. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, so I'm even skitsy of going. I think my most fear is like going over a bridge, over water, but not just so. I could go over a railroad bridge or whatever, as long as it's on land. But yeah, I'm not too sure about the whole water thing. And then to see that, I watch a lot of YouTube, of course, and I don't know if anybody else has seen the group that was on called Adventures with Purpose, where they solve cold cases by going to areas where missing people would drive and possibly be near a water area, and then they go in and okay. My cat is looking at me like I'm from outer space because it looks like I'm talking to myself. It's okay, Mocha. Mama's fine. Whatever anybody else says, Mama's fine. Man, she's looking like she's worried. Anyway, they find and they found a lot of people who have veered off the road and ended up in bodies of water, and then they go diving down. They take their sonar equipment and they find vehicles, and they can go down there and check with the license plate. And they've actually done a lot of recoveries. I mean, it's sad for the families, but it's also kind of closure for them too. It's better. I don't know if it's better knowing what happened or never knowing what had happened. I think I'm leaning toward the never would be a little bit worse, because you think your imagination thinks up all kinds of things that could happen to your loved one. Yeah, I'm hoping this looked okay, because I don't really do landscapes that much. So this is taking me out of my comfort zone, which I kind of like about this book, because there's things I just would have never attempted at all ever to draw, this being one of those. Maybe I would have down the line, but not, like I got a prompt and I'm like, okay, I gotta get over this prompt or I can't get the rest of the book done. We'll be forever stuck on number 43. So, Okay. If you hear anything in the background, we're near our um, community park, and they have a baseball diamond down here. And because school's in, the little kids, little leagues are playing baseball. And after a while, my goodness, they get so loud. We have our windows open, and it can get kind of loud when you know how parents are when they're cheering on their little kids. Get all excited when they hit that ball, and then yeah, it gets kind of loud. So if you hear anything, that's what it is. It's not the TV, it's actual people outside having fun with their kids. And that's how it should be. Getting those milestones in. And the kids are out there practicing and actually doing games on the field instead of doing games in front of a computer or a tablet or whatever they use. So that's a good thing also. Whew, this is like a real challenge here. It might look better once I have it colored, which I don't do in my sessions. I just sketch, and then are you guys still in seeing me? I sketch and then I color. I think I'm running out of room for this side. I better start doing this side. Nah, I should put all these little feature lines in later, but okay. Now we get to this side. Oops, sorry. I'm not going to be talking so much, which might be a blessing in disguise for everybody. Okay. Because that way I'm not babbling on. Now I hear a motorcycle. Not a motorcycle, like a dirt bike outside. Like I said, this isn't going to be that easy. It may look like something when I'm done, hopefully. Something a little bit recognizable. A lot of Grand Canyon stories too. I might have to look into getting a book, something about that, because they do seem to have a lot of people who have canceled themselves or just accidentally, out of dumbness, I should say. Some people don't think, and then next thing you know, they're going down the Grand Canyon to the bottom. I never quite understood that whole concept when people are on vacation and they end up doing stuff, and I don't understand how they would do that, because or why, because it's a place you haven't been except for like in books or on TV, and you're visiting for the very first time. You don't live there, you're not accustomed to the place. It's not like you know what could and could not happen, and why take the risk. And then they end up you know, hurt beyond help. And then and people like that, they don't think, because when you do stuff like that, you actually put other people in danger who have to rescue you or recover your body. So why would you even? Okay, I guess I should just be quiet and concentrate here. I'm sorry for the long video. He's still in frame a little bit. Yep. Move up just a little. I've always been one to sketch by looking off something. Like, I don't know if I could go out into the wild and just sit and do landscape like that, and some people are really, really good at that, but I really need something with definition, and so I have something to follow, basically. And so, and I'm not too proud to say, well, I'm not too scared to say anymore that I use reference photos, because as I watch YouTube, I notice that a lot of some of the artists say they use reference photos when they sketch or draw. So I couldn't do this off the top of my head because I've never been there. That's why, another reason why I would have to do a photo. Okay, this is just a this way. And I like to talk myself through it sometimes. These are supposed to be rocks. I'll color them in. I wish there was a way I could do the music and everything. I'm not that good at editing. I don't ever edit my videos, so what you see is what you get, more or less. Sorry about that. If I lived closer to my son, I'd have him do the editing for me, but he's closer to the Grand Canyon than I am. you hear some growling, it's not me, it's my cat. Other cat, Mr. Cinder. It's over there making all kinds of noises. He's our old buddy. He's our crotchety old cat. I call him Mr. Crotchety. Sometimes he has some bad attitude. He has to be in the mood for things, which isn't often. And yeah, I guess it was yesterday. He was really playing weird, doing weird jumps and leaps, and it's like, what the heck? What did you get into? And we have another one that he's so lazy and chunky monkey, but when he gets into catnip, he is one feisty bugger. Let me see if you're in. Okay. Working my way down the page. Okay, that's that. I hope my camera doesn't give out on me. That would suck. Although it's been having attitude. I do this all on my phone too, so it gets full and then it decides not, well, we don't want to do anything anymore for you because you're filling us up, so we don't want to help you out there and let you video. So every now and then I have this thing where I can't video, and then I have to go in and delete things, print stuff out, and spend a whole pile of time doing that kind of crap. This is the waterway here. I just realized I say water funny. Water. One of the things on my bucket list, and I know this may seem like a stupid thing to have on your bucket list, but I'd like to see a desert. A genuine desert. I mean, I saw some kinds of, not real deserts in Oklahoma, but you see the cactus. There are cactus along the roads that you drive in Texas and in Oklahoma. But I mean, like a Nevada desert, that kind. I really like to see. I don't know why, but I would. Okay, I'm coming down to the wire here, so it's gonna be the best that it can be, is right the way it looks. Alrighty. So there is, I'm getting up because I want to make sure you guys can see. There is my Grand Canyon picture that I drew. And hope it looks something like the Grand Canyon. It'll look better once I color it in and put a word to it. Our next, number 44, is going to be a lion. I love doing spooky stuff, and I love doing animals. So 44 is a lion, and 45 is the Mad Hatter. In case you're following along and sketching with me and doing your own book. And I just saw another one that's going to be a little funky for me. The dollar bill. Oh, yeah. But I'm going to be good the next few. Koala bear, hummingbird, woolly mammoth, giraffe. Oh, I can't wait to get into the animals. And I'm going to love doing the Mad Hatter. Alrighty. So, thank you for stopping by again on my sketching journey through the 200 day drawing prompt. Okay. The 200 drawing prompts. I know, right there's where an edit would have been good. But, so thank you for stopping by. Hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't, because we got plenty more to go. And along with the spooky stories and other sketches and whatever Wednesday. So I'm so happy you guys have all come on here and are supporting my channel. And I'm hoping to get to 100 by the end of the year. I'm at 95 now, so I'm hoping to get to the 100 mark. And maybe I'll do a live sometime if I can get up the courage to do so. But, well, till whatever Wednesday, you have a great beginning of your week and the rest of your week also. But I'll see you again on Wednesday, hopefully. Thank you. Bye-bye for now.